The sun had gone down, and the snow was gently falling from the sky. Aya reached out for it like her own baby's had, and she smiles as she is traveling back into her memories to the past.
Welcome to Short Stories in Minutes.
Today's segment is about the short story Lullaby by Leslie Silko. First, we will begin with the plot outline.
As you can see, the exposition is set in central New Mexico around the 1960s to the 1970s.
Next, the main point of rising action will be when the government health officials visit for the first time.
The climax will be when the government comes to seize Ella and Danny to sanatoriums.
The falling action is when Ella and Danny return, but they've forgotten their culture.
And the denouement is when Aya resides along with Chato, who now has dementia.
Symbolism. Two very important symbolism in this story is Jimmy's blanket and the lullaby at the end of the story. Now, Jimmy's blanket, to me, it represents Jimmy's memory, because he dies in the beginning of the story.
Oh, I thought it was Aya's memory, not Jimmy's.
That's what she meant.
Yeah, it's Aya's memory about Jimmy.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, she, like, in the beginning of the story, she starts thinking about Jimmy and his dad.
What if Jimmy was alive? Or if Jimmy was alive, then this would happen. So she's like reminiscing.
She thinks about it because she thinks about the blanket because it just tells us all about how much she misses Jimmy.
No, but the blanket reminds her of Jimmy, but she doesn't want to be remembered about Jimmy because she hurt so much.
She goes, I don't want to remember Jimmy. So then she remembers when she was with her mother and me.
It tells about Aya and how she lost her last two kids to the government. Well, it's kind of, I don't know, it's
both
weird.
ways.
It's awkward. It's very awkward.
It's weird because the story just completely tells about her and what happened, but she got it from
the lullaby.
Yeah, like her grandma made the story. Then
so
she
like
passed it.
Her grandma sang the lullaby. Her mother sang the lullaby. She sings the lullaby, but she doesn't sing it to the children. She sings it to
just. It was the first time she sang it.
Yeah, it's the first time she sang it herself, but she's not with the children. She's with Chato, who's unfortunately sleeping.
Her husband. Yeah, but like surprisingly, it tells about her story, but her grandma made it up. She handed it down to her mother, and finally down to her, but she never got to give it to
her children.
Yeah.
So it's an unexpected.
It's an
psychic reading.
Yeah.
Her children can never pass
like
on.
a legend.
That also goes into the children forgetting their culture because they don't know the lullaby. And it's kind of part of the culture if you think about it. Because her grandma could have learned it from her grandma or her mama. Yeah.
It's like a hand-me-down.
Yeah. It's like a
themes in the story. Well, two themes that I picked were memories and influence. Memories, well, the story is just one huge memory. Like, when her kids get taken away by the government, that's just practically a memory. The ghost story is just a memory. And influence, well, her kids come back, but they're not the same. Like, they get influenced
by the white people.
Yeah.
Two of my things were memory and overcoming her problems.
Yeah,
I chose memory because, well, you said it, and overcoming problems because basically she has to overcome.
It's like a whole string of problems.
She has a whole bunch of problems going
on.
It's
like one problem follows the other, which follows the other.
Complicated life.
Yeah, very complicated.
It's a very sad life for her. I'm surprised. Yeah. She's very strong, though, if you think about it. She's very strong.
She is strong.
She's very
emotionally.
Strong.
She's a great...
Emotionally strong.
She's physically strong. I mean, she
climbed that mountain. The people just
This
looked
is
at
old lady
her.
climbing on mountains.
She wasn't old, but
She wasn't that old.
she was like probably in her like 40s.
yeah,
Yeah.
probably late 40s. And
So it's like a 40-year-old woman climbing a mountain.
for
all
that,
herself.
she's right.
With two kids.
Yeah, with two kids.
2 kids.
So yeah.
She did the-
I put what she put. Only she didn't overcome, just confront your conflict.
Another element in the story is mood. Now, to me, the mood in the story was melancholy because it wasn't completely, totally sad, but it wasn't like, oh, okay, they took my kids, bye. So, yeah.
In the beginning, she was like protective though.
She really was protective,
She wasn't sad.
but that was just the beginning.
Yeah. It's like in the first half, and then in the second half, she becomes sad.
I'm just saying, for me, the most of it was sad. To me. Just.
But it wasn't completely, totally sad.
I mean, it wasn't like all of it was sad. It was just more of a sad story. It was not a
Like
lot
the
of
overall mood.
Yeah, the overall mood. It wasn't happy. She didn't really. The only time she was happy was when she was with her children. But that went away
It's
really
in the
quick.
negative mood section.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's something.
Which is final element is flashback. Well, the whole story is just many
Like series of
flashbacks. Yeah.
In the whole.
It starts with one flashback, which leads to another flashback, which leads to the main flashback.
To the whole story.
Yeah. Like in the first flashback, she's thinking about like her grandma and teaching her how to weave and stuff.
See?
And
It was like happy memories.
this, yeah, happy
Where she
memories,
gave
good
birth.
times.
Yeah.
See,
And then which led to giving birth to Jimmy.
And then sad.
But but she realizes that she mixed up Jimmy's birth with the other 2 kids' births. Daniela, the ones that get taken by the government. She thinks about the birth of her children. That's when she gets to the main flashback when her children get taken away.
Yeah.
So
And then she gets out of the flashback at the end, where she's looking for Chato and he has dementia.
For the flashback, what do y'all think was the most important flashback other than
Danny and Ella.
other than after that? Was it?
no, I think the lullaby was a flashback because she remembers it.
Yeah, because she's singing
yeah.
it, but she also remembers it, so
Yeah.
it's like present and flashback.
Yeah, but
That's
then,
why I always wonder if I was reading it.
But then
if it's a
again, the
flashback.
lullaby does just sum up. Even the song just sums up the.
So it's a flashback and a story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay.
So from
Basically, the whole story is a
yeah,
flashback.
it is. Thank you for watching Short
Short
Stories
Stories
in
in Minutes.
Bye.